This is Heavy Conversation with Bruce and Jody, a podcast where we talk about being a big guy in today's world.
I'm Bruce.
And I'm Jody. Here we go.
All right, here we go. All right, here we go. Hey, Jody.
Bruce, how's it going over there?
It's a beautiful fall day, and I am ready to dive into some heavy conversation.
Yes, I am too. It's a beautiful day. It's a little chillier out today, but the sun is shining. So it's been a great day so far. So I'm excited to chat with you a little bit. And
yeah, we're getting into the rainy season here. Yes, beer, conversation. It's a good way to spend an afternoon or morning, whatever time it is you're listening to this podcast. It's a good time for a conversation. Yes. But we have a good one this week. We've got something that's going to be fun to dive into. But before we dive into our main topic, got a little bit of news.
Yes, please. What's going on?
So this first piece it just broke. If you're listening to this right on the day that it came out, it just broke last week. But you know what? Sue me. That's what you get. This is how it works. Mm-hmm. Right before we started here, the news broke that, do you remember the Showtime series Dexter?
Oh, yeah.
Dexter is being revived at Showtime for a limited series.
Okay.
It's coming back for a 10-episode run, once again starring Michael C. Hall. Now, did you watch Dexter when it was on?
I watched some of it. I don't remember that I watched, how much of it I watched, because we didn't have Showtime when it... Yeah. Anyways.
Sure. Yeah. I loved it. I watched it like crazy. And like millions of others, I loved it up until that final episode, the series finale. You know what? I'm going to spoil it.
And it wasn't real. No, I don't know.
Close. I'm gonna spoil it for you. But if you haven't seen the show in the last 7 years,
okay,
too bad.
Yeah.
So
you had your chance.
That's right. That's right. So at the very end, Dexter basically he gets away and he goes to the Pacific Northwest and he grows a beard and they just stop it. It's just this weird kind of thing that instead of like giving you closure or, kind of finishing out the story in an interesting, he just like disappeared.
And then, he stopped.
And they left it super open-ended. So it was underwhelming to say the least. And the hope is that I think this is something that a lot of people have been like, this is going to happen again. Eventually, at some point, they're going to bring Dexter back. Now is the time. Hopefully, they are going to be able to continue the story and do something that's really interesting with that. I like Michael C. Hall, especially in this role as Dexter. So it will be cool to see how he comes back to it 7 years on. And they're saying that
it's in the Pacific Northwest,
which would be really interesting. Yeah.
I haven't heard anything about that, but
they
you kind of hear like, oh, this show is filming and wherever.
Yeah. Since this was just announced, it sounds like they're not actually going to go into production until next year, like fall of 2021.
I thought it was like coming out.
No. So just got the order to go through. And so, it'll be a continuation of this after his, as they say, self-imposed exile as a lumberjack. So
that's what it said.
Yeah. So I'm interested to see where they go. And when people at Showtime were asked about bringing back Dexter, they always said, it would come down to having a good story, having a story that actually made sense and a reason to bring him back. And apparently they have one.
Okay.
So,
I'm looking forward to it.
Yes. Going to trust that we're going to get a good run of Dexter.
Okay. That's fun.
Yeah. So the second news piece that we have here is, it's something that everybody has already kind of heard about, but this week, as you're listening, is the week that you can get your hands on some of these things. Apple just recently announced their iPhone 12.
Yes.
And their HomePod Mini.
Mm-hmm.
And it's they've released 3,482 versions of the iPhone 12 for you to choose from. So you'll have a lot that you can look at and kind of pick. I held on to my phone for a couple years. My iPhone, I've got the 10s, so I've had mine for 2 years. Paid it off, all that good stuff, and I knew that I was going to get one this year. So I am definitely going to go for the iPhone 12 Pro in blue. They have a blue one that looks really cool.
Yeah. I mentioned it to Bjorn. I was like, hey, there's a brand new iPhone that just came out, so we should, start reading about it and figuring it out, because I need to get a new one, because this, I don't even know what number this one is. It just says iPhone.
Last year I didn't feel like there was a really good reason for me to upgrade. I think.
But he said something about there was some video with the newest one. There's something weird with how it records video.
So the iPhone 12 Pro is a beast, allegedly a beast. They're saying that you can do really high quality video. They're saying the photos that you can take with the thing are amazing. They're trying to say with video that it could be a replacement for a lot of kind of video equipment is kind of what they were getting
alluding to,
Yes. They were alluding to it without really saying, hey, get rid of all your video equipment and go with your iPhone 12. But the Pro is, I think the iPhone 12 Pro starts at $999. So you're going for $1,000 phone. You'd hope that it can do some. So, I'm excited about that. I am also excited about the HomePod Mini, because Apple has always been behind on the smart speaker thing. They have the giant HomePod, which I've got one of those, and it's fine. I use it for music. I pair it with my Apple TV.
Yep.
That's about as far as it goes. I don't do much of anything else with it.
I remember, I think we were recording in your garage, and it like went off. Or it started talking or something, and it really freaked me out, because I thought there was someone else in the room, and I didn't like it.
It's had to move around my house a lot to actually find the best place for it. So, but now I've got it in our family room with our TV, and it's great. The HomePod Mini is $99, and sounds like it'll be pretty good. It's going to do music. You can talk to it. You can also do like an intercom system. I'm hoping that they add this to the old, the original HomePod
together, and
because one of the problems we have in the Sturgill household is that the kids might be downstairs and the parents are upstairs, and we're yelling for the kids, and the kids don't hear us or don't listen. So we haven't told them about this intercom system that's supposed to be built in. And let me tell you, my friend, I am very excited to break this out one day when they aren't listening and they least expect it, to say, hey, stop watching TV, something just to scare the hell out of them.
That'd be fun.
So there's a lot of bells and whistles on the iPhone 12. If you're listening to this, well, if you're a breathing human being, you've probably heard about a lot of them. So I'm not going to dive into all of that, except to say that there's a new phone and something else for you to spend your money on.
Yes. Just in time for the holidays.
Yes. So speaking of spending our money.
Yes.
Beer?
Sure.
All right.
I'm thirsty. What do you got over there, Bruce?
So I have an alt beer from Occidental Brewing Company.
Nice.
Yeah. It is. Says it's the best east or west, must be their slogan. Other than that, it really doesn't say anything else. Occidental is based here in Portland, and also Sparks, Nevada. And it's a very easy drinking alt beer. If you like that kind of thing, it's a
alt beer.
Alt beer. Yeah.
What does that mean?
That's a good question, Jody.
Alt beer?
Alt beer.
Is that what
does it mean alternative beer?
I know, is that what it says?
Let's see. An alt beer, we'll read this directly from the place that knows, Wikipedia.
Okay. Yeah.
Alt beer is a style of beer brewed in the historical region of Westphalia and around the city of Dusseldorf, Germany.
Okay.
Its name comes from it being top fermented.
Oh.
Yes. and I lost my place when I clicked on the link, so that's all you get.
Okay, awesome.
There we go.
At least there's a little bit of knowledge for y'all. I have, it's called Corner Piece.
Hey,
so nice. It's like a corner piece of cake or whatever.
I like that.
From Prairie Artisan Ales. Corner Piece Imperial Stout with birthday cake flavor.
Ooh, birthday cake.
I know. Who doesn't want birthday cake?
Birthday cake beer. I love it. I love it. Does it taste like birthday cake? The $1 million question.
Yeah.
Really?
It's pretty sweet, actually.
Liquid birthday cake. Wow.
Imperial Stout with birthday cake flavor. That is a really good combo.
Interesting.
That is sweet, though. Oh. Sweet. No, I'm just kidding. This one's a dangerous one, I can tell. 11% ABV. So a heavy one.
Wow.
The Prairie Artisan Ales out of somewhere, Oklahoma. Krebs? Krebs? Krebs. Krebs?
Okay. Krebs?
Crabs? What?
Krebs.
Sweet cake, vanilla, chocolate, and roasty. Yeah. It's like, it's like a chocolate. Yeah, it's like a chocolate cake almost.
Nice. So a beer that you would have in lieu of dessert, with dessert? Is it that kind of?
Yeah, I would do it in lieu because it's pretty sweet.
Yeah. So probably not something.
Slice of cake would be a lot.
Yeah, probably not something you're going to have a lot of at one sitting.
Yeah, no. One is good.
Well, I mean, birthday cake beer, how can you can't beat it, right?
Ooh, it'll be over by the time I'm done with this.
Nice. So I missed the description here on the can of Occidental Alt beer. It says the complex malt bill in our take on Dusseldorf's signature beer results in a smooth amber brew that's not short on flavor. Sapphire hops give it a spicy, noble aroma and a delicious, well-balanced hop profile. 5.3%. So fairly good. Easy to drink. Tasty.
Nice. I'm going to have to try and order some more of this, though. That was good.
Yeah, nice. So, another beer for our list on Untappd. The Heavy Conversation beer list is there. Get the Untappd app. You can check it out, and you can follow us, and you can drink the beers that we drink. So,
yes.
There you go.
You can definitely try and keep up. We drink a lot of beers.
We do indeed.
Not like a lot of beer, but a lot of different kinds of beers.
Variety is the spice of life, and there are so many interesting beers out there that we've got to try these. So, yeah.
I was just checking in so I don't forget.
Perfect. Yes.
All right. So let's get to today's topic.
All right.
I think we're gonna try and do a top 10 must-have for fall.
Ooh. All right.
So we're going to do some items that we think every big guy, every big bodied person needs to have in their fall wardrobe, need to go either update or kind of go check out some new things for fall.
All right.
Must-haves. You ready, everybody?
Ready. Let's do it.
I don't know if you can even hear that. Oh, it's moving everything around.
I saw that.
Don't do that. All right. So my number one. Wait, should we start at 10 and go up?
Yes. Yeah.
I was like, number one.
No. Right to it.
Yes. So I think I'll start with number 10.
Yeah.
No particular order, I guess, but I'll save my favorite for number one.
Okay.
That's the only one that matters. I'm going to say flannels. So flannels are kind of predictable, yes, but they're also very comfortable. They're a nice layering piece. So I even sometimes wear them as like a little jacket when it's like kind of in between weather. Like you just have like a t-shirt underneath of it or a Henley or whatever, and then pull a flannel over that.
I like that. Yeah.
Or you can even go a jacket over that if you need to. But I love flannels, especially Pacific Northwest. You have to have a flannel collection.
Yes, I've
been mandatory to live here. Yeah, there's a few behind you.
Yes, possibly. Yes. I've pared down a bit. At one point, I remember us talking about it, and I had something like 14 or 16 in my closet.
Yep.
And, I've purged since then. Okay. My problem is more under control. So But you're right. It's a core piece that everybody should have. They're easy. You know, they're never really out of style. I mean, it's like a classic. So yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, and just I mean, there's always you can get them kind of anywhere. You can go to thrift shops and get them. They're a little harder to find in bigger sizes.
Okay.
But you can definitely check out, DXL, Johnny Big. All the places have some sort of flannels going on. So definitely check them out. Grab a couple of them if you can. Like I said, I like them I love layering. This is like my favorite season for, adding a couple extra layers. You can take them off if you need to.
Absolutely. I know that ASOS has a few, and shameless plug, the Chubster Shop has one or two.
Yes, go check out the Chubster Shop for all of these top 10 items. I'm sure you'll be able to find some that we would recommend.
There we go.
What do you got, Bruce?
Well, for me, there are a lot of things, and this year is a little different since we're not going out and doing all of the things that we do. But for me, I always want to have a really good, comfortable hoodie of some sort. I need a zip up hoodie. None of that, pullover.
I'm the same. Yeah, I need a zip up, no pullover.
Right.
I'm kind of on the hunt for the perfect hoodie, zip up hoodie again, because the one I've had for a number of years, the zipper gave out. So
yes,
I'm definitely, and I've been searching. I keep trying them on, and this one's too tight here. This one's too long here. I'm kind of Goldilocks when it comes to my hoodie because it's a very important piece for me.
Right. So not a ton of luck so far with.
Yeah, I mean, it's still like I feel like they're just really starting to come out. Like I know at DXL we're really just starting to get those in. So I keep checking different places. The last one I got that I loved, I've had forever, is from Target.
That's what I was going to say. I was going to suggest Target.
Yeah.
They it's pretty easy to find a hoodie at Target that goes up to 5X or 6X.
Yeah.
That lots of different colors, a few different styles to choose from, that kind of thing. So if you're going for something that's lightweight, a little more fashion forward, you're generally going to be able to find it there. If you want something that's heavy, that's going to push against the elements that you could really wear when it's very cold.
Yeah.
You've got your Carhartts, you've got some of those different places. Burn Workwear does some great ones as well. I'm a fan of their kind of heavyweight hoodies and sweatshirts. So if you're not familiar with Burn, they are a workwear brand that's been around for a long, long time. They're based in Indiana, and they do some good stuff for big and tall folks.
Yeah, you can get those. You can order them from DXL. I know I've seen a few of the Burn workwear things.
Nice.
All right, my next one is kind of sometimes I love them, sometimes I'm kind of on the fence. Are sweaters.
Ooh, so yes,
but what I've noticed for especially in the big and tall area is more of like a sweatshirt. Like a hybrid sweatshirt sweater thing. So it doesn't because sweaters, I always feel like they kind of stretch out or they get misshapen after a little while.
Right.
At least that's and I'm always really warm too. So I don't always love like a big sweater. I like kind of a thinner weight sweatshirty sweater kind of thing. But we have this one at DXL from Society of One that's got like a basket weave print on it. It's like it's almost embossed or something.
Right.
So it like is raised and is textured. And I love that one. I'm gotta snatch one of those up before we sell out. And it's just a sweatshirt, but it's got a lot of texture to it. I think that's a real big thing too. You can kind of keep it basic, but add some texture and color options in there to really jazz it up a little bit more.
Yeah, there's some really cool ones that are kind of like that kind of take like that sort of crew look where it is like a good cross between a sweater and a sweatshirt kind of thing. It's a little more modern looking, a little more for me. I kind of like the more casual sort of feel that you can get from that as well. So that's
sometimes sweaters are a little bit more formal. I feel like they're like Christmassy or like Thanksgiving dinner or Christmas dinner or whatever.
Right.
That's how it feels to me. I know a lot of people wear them for work or when they were used to go to work. a lot of times like sweater vests and stuff like that. Those are always really popular.
Yes.
But I like kind of that hybrid sweatshirt thing, not just a plain sweatshirt, but like kind of even kind of like the thing you're wearing. That looks like a kind of a sweatshirty.
Yeah. It's a sweatshirt with a little something extra to it. Yeah. That's nice. Yeah. Yeah. It's nice to have some things like that you can kind of rely on and go with. They work for anything, you can pair them with whatever and you're good to go. So
yeah, you can dress them up or down, you could add a sport coat or a jacket just fine with that. And
totally
nice jeans and you'd be good to go.
Yep. Absolutely.
All right.
So next on my list, another classic that everybody needs to have is a good pair of jeans. You gotta have some good jeans that you can add to your ensemble. You want to make sure you've got some good stuff in your wardrobe. I have been interested in some of Levi's other jeans that are not the 541s and not the
you're trying from the 541 now.
I know it's I'm getting out there and trying some new things because it's one of the things with Levi's is that they make so many different.
I can't even remember all the numbers. People they're like, "Oh, I'm looking for the whatever," and I was like, I don't know what that is. So,
and the hardest part about the whole thing is that they have a big and tall section, but they don't do a great job of promoting which ones they offer in big and tall. They're not, out there yelling about it. So you just don't know. So they even have they've got chinos. They've got a standard tapered chino that goes that they have available to size 66 waist. So, that's a really good one. It looks really cool. It's modern. Fits well, stretch fabric, my friends.
Oh yeah,
which we always need. They've got all of these different things that are just really solid for different types of jeans. I also like the Levi's 502, which again they also have that to a 66 waist. Yeah. So for me, I'm really going for something that's tapered, that's a little more of a modern look. Both, the 541, we've talked about that many times.
Yeah, that's kind of my favorite one so far.
Right. And they have so many different washes for that. Well, the 502 is the same way. They have a ton of different options for that. And that's what I'm really into this year. But there are so many different companies that are making jeans that are available in extended sizes. So whatever you do, it's good to have, go out and get another pair, get something that's going to work for you. It's going to make you feel good and you're going to look good.
Yeah. I just got another pair. I really like Lucky Brand jeans. They last forever. If you take care of them, they're like, I've had a couple of them for 3-4 years and they barely look like they've been worn that much. So,
right.
Yeah, they do a relaxed leg, relaxed straight, and they also do an athletic fit, which is kind of tapered, which I prefer. So, yeah, like Bruce said, there's tons of brands out there. There's lots of options. Definitely check it out. Even if you've never been able to find something that works for you, I hear this all the time that I don't wear jeans because they never work. Go out and try a couple. They've got a lot of stretch fabrics to them. Give it a chance. I know you hate trying stuff on, but just go try on a couple and try it out because you might be able to wear jeans now, and it'd be a great change from having to wear dress pants or basketball shorts all the time or whatever you are currently wearing. So,
without a doubt, it's well worth it. So, what's next on your list?
Well, as long as we're talking about jeans, I'll talk about jean jackets since I'm wearing one. This is from DXL. It's a True Nation one. There's also Levi denim jackets. I think, especially here in Portland, jean jackets are another must. Seems like everyone has a jean jacket here.
Right.
You can get all kinds of different washes. I have kind of a lighter, dirty wash to mine. They have, the traditional, just dark wash, deep indigo, black. They even have khaki, all kinds of different shades, just like jeans. But a jean jacket is nice. It's also a cool layering piece. I'm just wearing it over a t-shirt right now.
Nice.
But if it was a little cooler out, you could, put a rain jacket over it or whatever if you need to. And it's just kind of a nice little pop of style and fun. And
it's a classic piece that you can always wear with anything. So, and with so many different washes, I mean, it's worth it. It's worth it to have one. And you know, you have that in your closet. You can pull it out, and you're good to go. You know.
Yeah. Yeah. And I don't know. I like to pair them with all kinds of different stuff.
Right.
It's really versatile. Good with the flannels. Good with t-shirts. Good with, you can dress it with dress shirts. Whatever you need to do. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Really,
I like that.
And these are also really stretchy. They have lots of stretch to them. So they're pretty flexible, and you can get them a little bit longer if you need to, whatever.
These companies are starting to get it. They're starting to come around to the idea. We need that stretch fabric in everything because it works for everybody. It makes sure that if I have a different body type from you, there's a better chance that something's going to fit.
Yeah, it makes the arms a little bit more adjustable if you have a little bigger arm or whatever.
Absolutely.
And you can like move in it, and it doesn't like restrict you or constrict you.
Yep. Absolutely.
Do all that raising the roof and
right. You never know when you're going to want to break dance
or whatever you're doing.
You can do it all. Do it all. Yeah.
Play fetch with your dog.
I like it. So next on my list is, and this serves two purposes. Activewear, good, comfortable activewear that fits you well, that will allow you to, first and foremost, hang out, be comfortable, and look good without having to put a whole lot of thought into it. And number two, also works if you are wanting to get out, work out, go for walks, be, active in your activewear. You can do that. It's nice to have that kind of option. And 2020 is the casualist of the casual when it comes to, everything. So making sure that you have some decent activewear that works for you is pretty big. Does DXL have some activewear?
Oh yeah.
Okay. That's what I thought.
Lots of, mostly it's like Reebok stuff. Lots of core pieces, t-shirts, shorts, sweatpants, sweatshirt, the whole gamut of activewear.
Right.
Some Adidas, Callaway, all some of the big brands. Champion.
Okay. Right. I know that Target has a newer brand that specifically focuses on kind of activewear inspired stuff, and I've got a couple pieces from their line. It's good. It fits. It's comfortable. Looks good. Definitely worth checking out what they have. And I know that it goes to 5X, like everything in their in-house men's brands. 5X and I believe 60 waist. So worth taking a look at. Another one that if you're, if that's not something that you've had luck with or not a direction you want to go, Under Armour, which Under Armour goes to 6X for a lot of their stuff. They have, all kinds of moisture wicking, workout gear. They have things that are made with ventilation. So if you are going to be, whether you're working out or not, I don't know about you, but it's hard for me to wear like sweatpants.
No,
I'm pretty much a shorts guy when it comes to just kicking back because like the rest of my body can be hot, but my legs cannot. I cannot
regulate my temperature when my legs are free.
Right. Totally. You've got to have cool legs. So a lot of the things that Under Armour makes, they help kind of manage that heat. So definitely worth taking a look at. At the least, they have sizes that go to 4X. I know that some of their things go higher. So take a look. You'll probably find something you like.
Nice. So another one of mine is like graphic tees. I love fun. There's like, I don't know, there's like a balance between fun, maybe age appropriate. Sometimes I don't always love all the like comic book ones.
Right.
Some of them get a little crazy for me, but there's some of them that I really enjoy. Just it kind of depends on the designs. There's some fun Mandalorian inspired ones that I've seen at DXL. There was like a Baby Yoda one that I really liked.
Sure.
I have a NASA one that I like. The Captain America. Like there's a couple like classic standby, whatever.
Sure.
whatever sort of can show off some of your personality. It's kind of a fun way to do that. Shows what you're into, or what kind of hobby you might have, or what
whatever you like. And you're not going to have a problem finding a graphic tee, because they're definitely out there. And if like you're saying, if the graphic tees are too flashy for you, definitely look at some other places. Like right now, my go-to graphic tee that I wear pretty regularly is a t-shirt that I got at a bar in Portland, Maine, called Lincoln's. And Lincoln's, to get into the place, there was like a secret door and like a special knock you had to do or something, and it would open and let you in. So it's something like that. I can't remember the details of how we got in now, because there was a group of us. We were feeling around in the dark trying to find the entrance to this place. The wall opened, we went in, and they had black t-shirts that just have, Lincoln on the front and Lincoln's blah, 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 whatever.
Yeah.
Very simple, very basic, $5 t-shirt. There we go. So it's always nice to have a couple of those things in your closet.
Yeah. And there's a wide range of price points, and they're just nice to have to kind of have fun if you're, if you can meet up with friends, or doing your happy hour Zoom calls or Instagram lives that we do every Wednesday at 4.
That's right. 4 Pacific.
All that kind of stuff.
Indeed.
Throw on a graphic tee, grab a beer.
Please.
Yeah.
Yes.
So my next one, I keep going to my one that I want to do for number 1, and I don't give that one away yet. Shoot, no, I lost it. Oh, well, obviously face masks. That was on my list.
Yes.
Make sure you're getting the bigger ones. Find places that have extra large or whatever, bigger face masks that are good for your big face. Because at the beginning, I really struggled to find something that wasn't hurting my ears. I got like whatever ones that were at Target, and it was like hurting my ears. And I'm like, my ears stick out enough as just naturally. I don't need anything to help pull them down and out. Like, I don't need bat wings any more than I have from that. So, and they've got all kinds of fun patterns and prints and whatever slogans or whatever you want to have on them. Make sure you've got some in your car, some in your wherever you go. Put a couple extra in your glove box or in your bag or your purse or your whatever, just so that you have it for whenever you need it, because you got to wash them.
Right.
They start getting smelly or weird after a while. So
get
a few of them so that you can have them washed, and you can even jazz it up and match your outfits, all that kind of stuff. I've seen all kinds of fun pictures on Instagram where people are like matching their ties and their masks. And so people are getting very creative, and I love seeing it. So
yes. And if you've been looking for a mask that fits, I put together an article at chubster.com that talks about the best face masks for big heads.
Yes.
So check that out.
Go grab a couple.
There we go. So since we're talking about accessories, I think it's really important to have a good hat for fall. It's important to have a good hat for any time, just because, you're running errands, you don't want to do your hair. You just want to wear a hat. I mean, it's good to have a hat. So finding a hat that fits your head is important, and it can be difficult to do, especially if you're shopping at just, regular. You're running down the street to the Target. You may not have the kind of luck finding one that you want. So places like DXL are always good. But Gorin Brothers is a hat maker that does some great XL sized hats, and they have a bunch of them. And these guys are all about like hats. I mean, they are about tons of different types of hats, and they're willing to work with you to.
Is that a hat place?
Yeah, haberdashery, exactly. Yeah.
So like, the word is what?
You got it. You pulled it out from
ding ding.
Yes. So there are some great options there. I really dig their hats and what they have to offer. So if you are looking for something to keep your head and maybe your ears warm, I mean, they've got what are those? The trapper caps, the furry ones.
Yeah, I have a few of those. Yep. Yeah, I just throw on my XL Flex Fit bearskin hat a lot when I go out, run a quick errand or bringing the dog out or whatever.
Right.
I mean, it's not like my hair is that crazy long right now, but sometimes it gets a little crazy.
Yeah. So it's nice to have. I always like the driving caps and that kind of thing.
Yeah,
so
there's all kinds of different whatever fedora or winter hats, whatever.
Right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Are we there?
1. Dun, 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 dun. Well, my number one.
Your number one.
Drum roll. Boo, it is underwear.
Hey.
New underwear. Make sure you're getting all your underwear, undershirts refreshed.
It's true. We hold on to those things for too long.
You're not doing it as often as you should. You're not supposed to be wearing them until they're, get rid of them once they get holes in them, once they've stretched out. Just get rid of them. They're done. Put them to bed.
That is the thing. I mean, 6 months to a year. Does that sound like about
anything over a year? I mean, wow.
Yeah. Right.
I mean, Bearskin is a great brand, but at a year, everyone's kind of needs a refresh.
Agreed.
And we've got a lot of new Bearskin stuff coming out this fall, so it's not out quite yet because it's always taking a little longer with the delays from COVID and everything, but it's coming. And there's some really great prints that I'm super excited about. And we might even have briefs.
Ooh, awesome.
Boxer briefs, and jocks. So
nice.
Heard it here first.
There we go.
Back the briefs. So
bring it back the briefs.
Obviously, that's my number one. I don't know about you, Bruce. You can add number 11 if you want.
You know what? I like that. I feel like we've done a good thing here. We've covered a lot of ground. There's probably other types of outerwear and some other things, but I think if you go with these things, you've got a good core to work from. So hopefully that helps you rethink your wardrobe for fall and winter.
Yeah, absolutely. And go check out the Chubster shop. You'll be able to get all of these items from the Chubster shop or some of the articles that Bruce has got up on the site. So go check that out. It's all approved by Bruce and by me, I guess. I'm sure I like all that stuff too. So
perfect. All right,
everybody. Thank you, Bruce, for doing a little top 10 quick thing.
Now I need to go shopping. So thank you, Jody.
You're welcome. Don't forget your mask.
All right. Perfect.
All right. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Thanks for listening to Heavy Conversation. Be sure to like and subscribe on iTunes or wherever you get your podcast.